gonna try to not make a big mess here. Get this oil changed before winter. So yeah, we haven't been making a lot of videos lately. We've been wanting to, but we've had kind of like a mental block. It's kind of hard to explain, but you know, like if you're an artist, you know, you might have a period of time when you just can't seem to have any inspiration and you can't make any art. You try and nothing comes out right. You just don't feel it. I'm not saying that YouTube isn't art, but you kind of lose that inspiration sometimes. And we were doing good for a while, but we just lost it, and now it's so hard to get it back. Like, we try, but they don't come out right, or you know, there's no inspiration, or you don't know how to turn. We'll take a video, but we don't know how to make it interesting, you know. So we're trying to get back into the flow of things, and we've been feeling a little better lately. We've gotten a lot of things sorted out. And I think that happens sometimes. You just get under stress, or you have some changes in your life, and you just kind of lose your flow. You lose your inspiration. But everything's going fine with us. The car is having a little bit of engine trouble. I'm not sure what's wrong with it. We bought a part that's supposed to fix it, but it seems like the problem's gotten worse. I'm gonna have to look at it again. I'm not, like, I thought I knew what it was, but apparently not. And then the last thing after that is tires. We desperately need new tires. We've needed tires for over a year. And we just haven't put it together. I got a quote the other day. And it's not too bad. It's like $545, I think, for tires. But we don't have it right now, but we're hoping, our goal is like maybe after the house sells, we can just get them if the house doesn't sell too long. If it takes too long, we might have to try to squeeze it onto a credit card. But we're going to try to avoid that because honestly, I don't really have that much room left. But yeah, the car is almost ready to go. We're feeling pretty good about it. So a lot of people have been asking us where we're going when we move. The sales, just so you guys know, the market, the real estate market around here is not good. I don't know how long it'll take the house to sell, but we really are trying to sell quickly because we kind of have to. It's hard to explain our situation without getting into too much personal stuff. But yeah, we kind of have to move as quickly as we can. So where are we going? We've had a hard time answering this question because plans change. We have plans, but every day is different and we can't predict the future. So we kind of don't like saying our plans, and also because we like a little bit of privacy in where we're going, because we're not sure right now how much information we want to give. We do have ideas of where we want to be, but we don't have the finances to go out and buy another house while owning this house. So buying a new house relies on selling that one. So we're gonna sell first and then move. And obviously we don't have a house picked out because we don't know when this is gonna sell. We have a couple options. We could either, you know, rent an apartment, you know, when this is closing, or we can, you know, maybe things will work out where we can just, you know, put an offer in at the same time if something really amazing is available. So it really depends. You know, we have some plans, but we don't have anything in stone. We're not just gonna walk away and drive into the sunset and, you know, hope for the best. It's just a hard situation, but that's the most of it. That's the gist of it, at least. So we have a few different states that we're looking at moving to. We could stay here in Indiana. That's definitely an option. We don't want to move any further north, and don't necessarily want to be down south. But Texas is an option. Also Missouri, Arkansas, Oklahoma. We're primarily looking for a state with good laws regarding homeschooling. Looking for some land that has no restrictions. Place that has some decent soil. And a nice house, but not too big. And a few acres. So as long as we can find that, we're pretty flexible. There's nothing keeping us here. You know, me and Ashley stayed up late last night watching YouTube videos. And you know, it's funny, we were watching Cat's Cradle videos, you know, stuff like that. Like, you remember that game you played with the yarn? We played it when we were young. You never see kids doing that anymore. You have a string or a piece of yarn and you put it on your fingers. And you do that game where you twist it and pull it, and then they do that. You know what I mean? Back and forth. Or you make the shapes. The, you know, I don't know what they call it, broom or something. But we were watching videos on that, kind of reminiscing about when we were young. I know that we're not that old, but you know, it's just funny how times change. It was so simple. I just wonder why people don't do that anymore. I never see kids playing with yarn like that. That's funny. So you guys remember doing that? Do you still remember how to do it? It looks complicated. It's hard to imagine you do that when you're a kid. I'm watching YouTube videos like, wow. How do they do that again? We used to put a button on a piece of string. You make a loop of string with a button. The string goes through the two holes, but it's a loop. You need like a big button, you can't use a small one. And then you twist up the string and you pull it apart. It's kind of hard. I'm holding. I got two hands. Let me show you. So you twist it up so the button's spinning in the middle, and then you go like this. You pull the string and the button spins and it goes back. Spins. You just keep it spinning. I was thinking that's kind of like the original fidget spinner. That button on the string. You ever see it? You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. We used to, you know, you get bored, you find weird things to do like that. When you get old, you get bored. Now we're just watching YouTube. And we need some more hands-on. Let's start it up, see how this goes. So where were we? The oil's changed, everything is good. The car is still running lousy because I can't figure out what's wrong with it, but we'll get there eventually. We just wanted to kind of close this up and just finish up talking about the house, I guess. So we put our house on the market. Ashley did the work. She took the pictures, wrote the description and everything. We tweaked it a couple times here and there just to get it right, but listed it on a couple sites, and we're doing for sale by owner. Maybe we'll make a video about why we're doing that, but basically we just like to do things ourselves. So chose to do it that way. We'll see how that works. We listed it for $115,000, in case you guys were wondering, because this is probably a question that's going to come up, and we're hoping to get as close to that as we can.
Yeah.
Which we think is a pretty fair price, but around here the market is pretty tough.
Horrible.
There's not many, like a lot of the houses are very low priced around here. So it makes our house look overpriced, but the houses are dumps.
Like very dumpy around here.
Yeah, and ours isn't. So,
yeah.
you know, it was really hard to do comparison shopping, but I think we got it at a good price. And we actually had one offer already, but it wasn't what we're looking for. They wanted to do a rent to own with $10,000 down. That's pretty cool, but not what we wanted at all.
Yeah, we just want to sell it.
So that's the story. It's going to be tough to make videos because now we don't really have too much to do. But we're going to be trying. Because, you know, it's kind of fun still. And we like YouTube. And we're just having this like moment like I was talking about where we just kind of lost our oomph. I don't know, we just lost our flow. And we couldn't get back into it. So I'm hoping this will be our break back into it. Just to get back on track. I think sometimes you need a break. And we had our break. So it should be better. So that's the story. We're selling our house and everything's going good. And we'll keep you guys updated on the progress and as it moves along, what we learn. So if you guys have any questions about our move, feel free to ask them in the comments below, because we're not shy about it. We're pretty willing to share what we're doing. There's some things that we're trying to keep a little private, but for the most part, we're pretty open about everything. We're just, you know, we don't always have solid answers because we don't know. We don't like to look too far into the future because things are always changing on us. I'm bad at keeping plans. When we make plans, it just never works out. So we just go with the flow, and that's the most of it. But we're not just gonna be going willy-nilly, you know, running into the wilderness or anything. We're gonna try to act carefully at the right time. So I guess that's it on this video. So please subscribe and comment below. We'd like to hear from you. And until next time, take care.
Bye.
Always make a mess. And this is why I'm not working in the garage.